over the world right now where we sing, say, everybody.
Don't worry.
Why?
About a thing.
Sing it out, 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 sing it out.
Every little thing.
Hey.
Be alright.
Everybody sing.
Singing, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Every little thing.
Every little
Gonna
thing.
be alright.
What would you know? Rising, rising, rising.
Rise up this morning.
CVM.
Smile with the rising sun.
Can you count? What them a do?
It's by my doorstep.
What kind of song them a sing?
Singing sweet songs.
What kind of melody?
Melodies pure and true.
Singing.
This is my message to you.
All right.
Stand up, all up, pull up, be careful. Selector, G-Force in the building.
G-Force.
Power in the building. Oh my God. No, sir.
Yeah.
Stone Love,
all
World
right.
Immortal.
World Immortal,
Yeah.
Stone Love.
Them songs make you feel good. Them say you just want to on a beach right now. I drink some coconut for wash off your heart. You know
That's
them
right.
way there.
That's
I
right.
eat some roast breadfruit and some ackee and saltfish, you know.
I could have done down at Burlington at a night event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I was
Not a
right
bad.
at Burlington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weddy. Yeah. Or some
Yeah.
callaloo, some ilaloo, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
veggie chunks, some cook-up cabbage, you know them little vibes there?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know, I just love this kind of vibe, you know? The
culture,
natural.
no?
Yeah.
The culture.
Yeah, but then I'm telling you, I've often said, the Rastafarians, right?
They were
had
right,
it
and they were right a
right
long time ago.
And then you have the music to complement the vibe, the meditation, the exercise, the food, the levity, the identity. The Rastas had it all figured out. Nowadays, people tell you, oh, meatless Mondays. Remember, Rasta Bina say, ital is vital.
Yes.
Oh, everybody say, oh, yoga, let's meditate. Rasta Bina say, meditate. Itate, right?
Yeah.
Rasta Bina talk about marijuana. Remember, there's so many Rastas
medicinal marijuana.
who have died.
Yeah, man, look
right?
at LA. Look at LA now.
You understand me? Everybody, medicinal marijuana. You can go and shop in a beer stush place now. Medicinal marijuana. The greatness of the marijuana, right? The food. Remember, Rasta said no salt. Every nutritionist right now, cut down on the salt, cut down on the sugar, cut down on the rice, cut down on the meat. Rasta been tell you. I exercise. Remember Bob Marley and him friend them run up and down on the sand.
Yeah.
I play football. Right now there's a gym everywhere. I'm just saying.
My have an uncle who used to, they used to talk about if you choose certain tree bark and them something there.
Yeah.
And now you have science approve that it was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
That's
amazing.
why Bob said world not get nice without Rasta.
I gotta tell you.
Anyway, get ready to feel the rhythm. It's the International Reggae Day, and we're about to get a serious dose of Irie vibes this year. It's all about one love, one voice, one day, a 24-hour global party celebrating the heart and soul of reggae. And from Jamaica to the far corners of the earth, over 30 countries are uniting in a symphony of truth, unity, and cultural pride. So joining us to tell us more, we have the founder and producer of International Reggae Day itself, Andrea Davis.
Hi, Andrea.
Hey,
Good
how are
morning.
you?
Happy International Reggae Day to you both.
And the same to you, my love.
Yes.
No, Andrea, talk to us because Reggae Month is February. How did you conceptualize, or why did you conceptualize an International Reggae Day?
In July.
In July.
This marks our 31st year of celebrating this day. It was inspired by a speech given by Winnie Mandela when she and Nelson Mandela visited Jamaica after he came out of prison. And she spoke very eloquently about the power of reggae music to uplift and inspire the people of South Africa in their fight against apartheid. And it, struck me as a young person in the music business at the time, the power of our culture to be so impacting halfway around the world, that there was something more than just music happening here. And so the idea came with a date. And so we've been pursuing that ambition of uniting the world on this day, celebrating great Jamaican culture, music culture, and, reminding us of the power and impact of this very special music.
I always thought when I looked at Reggae Day versus International Reggae Day versus Reggae Month, I always thought it's easier to celebrate International Reggae Day and Jamaican culture in the summer. I'm like,
Exactly.
yeah.
You know, when the windows are open for our music to play in those spaces. So the ambition of the event has always been, one, to anchor Jamaica as the authentic home of this culture. It's global, it's gone all over, it's everywhere. But we want to maintain our center space in this and not be a footnote like we are in ska. So it was about that and about really mobilizing at home and abroad, because I think there needs to be a lot more embrace and love shown to reggae music at home. There are so many capitals around the world that are competing for that title, the home of reggae music, that if we are not sharp, we may find ourselves again as a footnote. Yeah, so we want to really use this, mobilize the power of the music, the media, and the technology to really harness and attract a global audience on a massive scale. And you know, the technology has moved so much since the start of Reggae Day. There was no internet. So here we are now able to connect with so many countries and be able to connect with the audience on so many platforms. So it really has...
we reaffirm Reggae, International Reggae Day, and the home and where it's indigenous, where it was created, where it's made, International Reggae Day is yet again leading that charge. Talk to us about the theme this year. One love, one voice, one day. What does that mean?
Well, you know, reggae is at a crossroads, I think, right now. We all recognize it in the market at home and abroad, and we wanted to kind of reignite the passion around the core messages of reggae music, that essential feeling that it has given the world so long. So we are returning to that space and really celebrating everything from the one-drop rhythm to the messages that reggae brings, from love, unity, but also resistance and resilience.
When we look globally on this day, what are some of the things that we can look out for, the key activations that are going to be popping up in various places?
So at 11:55 a.m., we're doing something called the Global Pull-Up.
Today?
Today. It started during COVID, where we ask all our partners around the world at the same time to pull up two very special anthems of reggae music in salute to the King and the Crown Prince. So One Love and Love and Hate will be played simultaneously across platforms around the world. We will have a One Love, a one-drop challenge happening online. We have a number of programs happening in Jamaica and overseas, and the links for those are also available on ireggaeday.com, which is the hub for the day. So anything you need to know about what's happening for Reggae Day, that's the place, ireggaeday.com.
Okay, very well. That's nice.
Imagine when you're clicking throughout the different radio stations and
everybody's playing the kind of music that we need to hear more of, given all that we are going through, much less what the world is going through.
I'm telling you. Now, we're also seeing, Andrea, where two major awards were added this year.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. Winnie Mandela getting the Humanitarian Award, and Peter Tosh, Rebel with a Cause Award.
So last year, we launched the Winnie Mandela Humanitarian Award with permission from Winnie Mandela's family. And that first award was presented to Dr. Rita Marley.
Yes.
For her humanitarian work, which is well documented and chronicled, and not just in Jamaica, but in Africa as well. We're repeating that award today. I will be announcing that later today, the recipient of the second Winnie Mandela Humanitarian, but we've also now, with the permission of the Peter Tosh Foundation, launched the Peter Tosh Rebel with a Cause Award, and that will be presented as well today.
So the persons don't know that you're getting it yet?
No, they do.
Andrea?
They do. But we are just going to make a moment when we announce it to the world.
What kind of a person gets an award like this?
Persons whose work has demonstrably made an impact in the world. Whose impact is also not just about themselves, but about humanity, has far-reaching implications. So, and that aligns with the core ethos of reggae music, which is to uplift, inspire, and you know, themes like self-determination and
But no matter how surprised me.
I would be very surprised. Look here.
Are you?
I'm gonna sing the song, Dennis.
She never said songs. She said persons whose work. When me hear I say persons whose work, me say.
Maybe it's your work, but it could be you, Dennis.
No,
It could be you. It could be you. Who knows? You've helped transmogrify the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It's possible. But I like that we can dream like that, you know, Andrea, because sometimes people will say, so what should I get that for? Or what am I get that for? You may not value the work that somebody does or see the impact, but the impact is felt it reverberates around the world.
Around the world.
People benefit from it, and
Exactly.
people see it and appreciate it. Well, whoever the recipients are, congratulations to them ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that, you know, International Reggae Day will continue to be celebrated,
Yes.
and we will continue to honor those musicians, players of instruments who have given the world such a wonderful genre of music, music and lyrics that really are relevant even today, and that cause us to think all the
Exactly.
time.
And I want us to also be mindful of the community that is out there that has helped to support the sustainable growth of our culture in other places. So we really want to connect the roots to the branches in this respect, and to maintain the gardens that we have planted all across the world in reggae music. And speaking of planting gardens, one of the initiatives is also the Plant a Reggae Tree, which was launched in 2010 when we planted 2 Boomaho in Emancipation Park.
Nice.
And have continued with that from tree plantings from Soweto to Brazil.
And we
So
also
brought
have
a reggae
ours.
tree
Yes,
for
Andrea
CVM.
brought our reggae
Yes,
tree.
I brought
Thank you.
a queen flower.
What's this?
It's called a queen flower.
The
It gives
queen
off-
flower.
Yes. So we would love CVM to nurture and take care of this reggae
See that?
tree.
The queen flower. I absolutely love this. So all the queens, you know, go plant a tree today, and as the queen diva.
And if you don't have trees, please check the forestry department. They have lots of fabulous trees, and it's that time to really make a difference with this fight for climate justice. So on the day, wear your colors, plant your reggae tree, listen to lots of great reggae music, and of course, hashtag IRD 2025.
IRD 2025, and go get your queen tree. I'm going to plant this. I need
Okay.
one at my house as a reminder. You know what I mean? All queens. So when you're feeling a little bit distressed, remember that you are royalty, reggae royalty. Sweet,
Indeed.
sweet reggae music right here on a global scale. Our wonderful guest has been Andrea Davis, founder and producer of International Reggae Day. We head to another break, and then it's right over to our girl T to the K for morning news. It's still sunrise. Over to you, Stone Love.
Marshall.
The reality of my truth.
The whole of Jamaica, make you listen. Look at all the vibes in the place. All the set.
Stone love in the building.
International. Ready.
Too much wagonist. Too much antagonist.
Stone love.
Wolves and leopards are trying to kill.
Make all the vibes in the place now. See if you ever was here. Ready.